What's up, guys? Good morning. Just wanted to kind of get on here. It's 8:36 Pacific Standard Time. It is Friday, June 13th. I'm already up 900 bucks on this account. On this account, 938, and this account, 938. I have this one left, and I just wanted to take a trade this morning, so I left an opportunity for myself on this account. Yesterday, we were over here, and I actually wanted these 4-hour lows to get hit, right? It was this low and this low were equal. I was talking about how, like, I would like to see a draw to there. My first target was this 1-hour gap that's in here, this 15-minute low, and then price did in Asia just smack it in our New York AM yesterday. Not much happened. It kind of just did this. We were inside of this little 15-minute gap, and then Asia came along here. I actually entered yesterday because my bias was, to make a draw towards this and this and this, and it did. So when Asia opened yesterday, I re-entered another position, or not even Asia. When the market opened, I kind of entered, coming down here, and I did catch the move down, which is why I'm already in profit. Today, I liked how on the 4-hour, move some stuff. On the 4-hour, we've moved above old highs, and then we've broken old lows. Boom. So right now we're in this little 15-minute gap. On the 15-minute, in that 4-hour gap that we're in, we've moved above this 15-minute swing high here. And that's honestly why I entered, just because we wicked this swing high. And I'm just entering. I probably should have waited for like an inverted or a break of structure somewhere. But I'm going to just leave this trade on with 250 tick stop, and I'm going to target the 1-hour swing low prior to 5:30. So this low right here is the 1-hour swing low prior to 5:30. If it could come back and respect this 4-hour gap that we're in, we've wicked this 1-hour swing high. We've wicked it on the 15-minute. Maybe we can see price come a little bit lower. It doesn't have to do 800 ticks right now, but maybe it would. So we'll just kind of hang out for a little bit so I can show you guys an AM trade. Hopefully some action happens. I'm entered at 21778, stops at 21840 and a half, 250 tick stop loss, 806 tick take profit, and I'll just kind of hang out for a little bit and watch what happens like on the 15. It's nice that I have 2 other accounts that have hidden profit targets, and this account, even if I lose the 250, I'm still like plus 700 bucks on the account, and I am okay with that. I don't want to be greedy, but I also know that I do get tempted to trade, and that's why I left myself one opportunity open, one account opened. What I'm going to do real fast is put a log out. So this will just lock us out for there, so that we're locked out for 4 hours. So once this trade closes, we will not be able to open another one. So I did that just so I don't second guess myself, so I don't open more trades randomly, so I can just, follow my rules. So we'll just see what happens. I'm gonna mute, I'm gonna watch, and we'll just hang out. We are inside of this big 4-hour gap, and we have our breaking structure. We've looked this swing high there, and then we've broken this swing low, this swing low. So now we're kind of like retesting it. If they use order blocks, like we've touched this, like we're inside this little fair value gap. Maybe we can come a little lower. It would be obviously nice if we could take out these and this and this and this, but we don't have to do any of that today. I think my bias next week would be bearish too, depending on like what happens. Like if price did continue moving higher, we'd have to see what happens on Sunday. How does it open? How does Monday look? But I think we might be bearish. Alright, my baby's crying as you hear, so I'm gonna just hang out on the 15 and see what happens. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.
Order filled.
Alright guys, well that was a good example on how not to trade and how to lose money, but overall we still made money for the day. I'm going to lock out. So now trading is done. Um, short of my goal, but not much. Next week or the week after we'll hit that target. I am glad to have had a good week. In hindsight, maybe you were entering here and you caught a little move up. That probably would have been a better play. That's where I was entering, hoping to short. Maybe could have entered here to buy. We caught a little bit move up. Someone's probably in that, riding it up. The thing is, to where are you riding it up to? I mean, somewhere in this area. Alright, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next week. Wish I could have showed you the Asia trade I took, but I did not record it. But I'm entering somewhere in here, and I only took it down to like right here somewhere. So good little move down. You gotta get what you get. The day before on Asia, I took the trade in here, and I just took it to here. New York, I think the day before, I took a trade in here down, and then the other days were break even. Alright, guys, thanks.